Mike Jones Beatz.
Put your guns down. They're kids. They weren't kids.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Guys, do not.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Yo, they got their friend.
Put your hands up.
Okay, shh. I'm the manager here at Buffalo Wild Wings.
They don't care because they black. They don't care because they black. They don't care because they black.
I'm the one that called you.
They didn't do nothing at all.
I'm the one that called you. It was not them.
They didn't
They
do
didn't do
nothing.
nothing wrong. They put it.
Sir, can I please talk to you for a minute? Can I talk to someone?
They didn't call the police.
We can tell you, there's no reason. They're kids, bro. Hey, they're just kids.
Guys, back up.
We're not doing nothing. We're right here. We're not doing nothing. We're right here. We're right here. They didn't even do nothing.
Back up.
You don't
You need to let them go. That guy is walking away with a knife.
I understand.
This is some bullshit, man. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. They didn't even do nothing. They didn't even do nothing.
That guy was drinking alcohol.
They don't care because they black. They don't give a fuck. They don't care because they black. Because they black. They don't care. Because they black. That's why. Yeah, they don't care because they black. They don't care because they black. This is some bullshit. They didn't even, the kids didn't do nothing at all. Because they fucking black. That's why. Because they black. Because they black.
Why are you guys doing that?
This is crazy, man. This is some bullshit.
They got no weapons.
This is some bullshit. Them kids didn't do nothing at all.
Exaggerated everything.
This is some bullshit.
You guys are wasting time by arresting these kids. It's not even
They don't care. They don't care.
Guy that's 32-year-old that was coming at you.
With a knife. With a knife. Some bullshit, man.
As a black female, I have had so many bad run-ins with the police, even as a police. So when I hear black males talk about experiences, when I hear those I don't discredit them. I know that there are facts. I know what they're saying is the truth. To be honest with you all, the way that this traffic stop happened and was conducted today, had I been in civilian clothes, and it would have went different. I do believe that in my mind and my heart that things would have went a lot differently had I been in civilian clothes. And that's why we have these shootings. Because what happens is when you question the police and they don't like that, they get angry. They get upset.
Black History Month, Black TV, Black Radio. If a white person were to ever have a white-only radio,
Yikes. Girl, pick up a book. Are you this ignorant or are you pretending to be? The reason these black spaces were created is because we were, and still are, excluded from a lot of white spaces. You tell us we can't go to your schools? Okay, cool, bet. We'll make our own schools then. A few decades later, white people like you, HBCUs are racist. You tell us we can't be on TV. MTV alone, a channel that was created in the 1980s, refused to play black artists. David Bowie had to get on that ass. For centuries, you tell us that we're inferior, told us we didn't belong in these spaces. And now that we have our own spaces, you complain. The audacity.
You know that I think you're a disgrace to all Americans and New Yorkers.
I don't know who this is in the picture, and I'm not really sure, like, what do you call this section of the body I have circled off? If it's part of the thigh, if it's part of the fupa, if it's a combination of both, the thigh-upa, I don't know. But what I do know is I like that shit. If you got that shit, I'm trying to touch that shit. I want to kiss, I bite that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that shit. That shit's sexy as fuck. Don't be feeling insecure if your shit look like that. If you got that little girl, give me that shit.
Good morning, it's Jess with the Mess, and my news is real. Journey Smollett says she's been sexually harassed almost her whole career. Now, I believe that's Smollett. Brian Henry says 3 different psychics told him that he would be dying soon. Did you talk to God about it? Oh, you just gonna believe them 3 humans? Will Smith and Jason Derulo. Oh, wow.
Set it up.
Willie better chili. Keep bringing Jason ass around there. Soon as Jada start feeling unhappy again. Lucci asked fans to tag Megan to ask her to be on his remix. Lucci, you ain't got her number? Shit, she cool with every goddamn body. Chris sails right out of the hospital with a message.
All around me, y'all do not have to turn off my BM.
Did you recover from the crash? He faked an injury every week to get Queen attention. Next week, he gonna be talking about, I died, y'all. If I ain't answering the phone, that's why, but I'll be all right. Megan with some words. I feel what she's saying, but I ain't played with her. I just tickled her. Cameron played with that ass, okay? Jonathan. Now, if he would have burnt her, hey.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the systems,
already know, man.
shut up.
You don't go by LV, man. Slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well, taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s, got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall, got God with me, fear God on me, used to rock Dickie, suit the 90-something, bag of dog food, always into something, goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, work from animal and crow. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, that's always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian, homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always it for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Play the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Evaluated lemonade, I was always good at math. Homie, beat the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change, I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change, I know I can change. Change.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Hey, yo, look. All right, so real quick, we're going to be discussing a couple of topics today. Not all of them were listed, but the main topic that we want to discuss today is basically, does hip-hop or music just in general have a misogyny problem? And if it does have a misogyny problem, correct, can it also have a feminist problem? So that's basically what we're going to be discussing today, mainly. Pardon me. But obviously, we're going to also be talking about other topics. With that being said, let's get to the let's show our appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat earlier today. And it seems like the screen isn't up. Shout out to that shit. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Real quick, I also want to let everybody know that we will be in Las Vegas on the 13th of this month until the 17th of this month. We will be going live in Las Vegas. If you are in the Las Vegas area, hit us on the DMs. Contact either James S. or Liberty Hazelton, and then or me, obviously. And then we're gonna see how we can try to get you out to our live BBN events that we will be having in Las Vegas. I believe we're gonna have at least one on each one of those days. We will be having live morning coffees, and we will be having live tonight shows with audience. So that's gonna be different. doing a Tonight Show and doing the morning coffee with actual physical audience there to interact with. Anyway, shout out to the Dean with the $4.99 drop. This is the drops from this morning. Shout out to the Dean 1 with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Pastor Lee with the $5 drop. Shout out to Young Flood with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Smashville TV with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Young Flood again with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Power Gray with the $5 drop. Shout out to Power Gray again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Angel Crispin with the $5 drop. Shout out to William Somerville with the $5 drop. Also, this was yesterday. Yeah. Is this today? This could have been all today. Okay, this is something else. So I'm not gonna even call these. This is something totally different. Anyway, definitely appreciate you guys. All you guys are the best. Also, I want to give a big thanks to everybody that donate. And y'all do not want me to call your names for whatever the reasons might be. I want to give a big thanks to you guys. You guys are all the best. Also, I don't know if y'all just don't want me to call it for humble reasons or whatever the case is, but it works with me. I don't really give a damn. I really do care. I want to say it. That's why I'm talking about this shit right now. But shout out to everybody that donate and don't even want acknowledgement for the various different reasons. One of those reasons being not wanting to be harassed. So shout out to that shit. Let's get to the show. Let's get where we gonna go now. Let's do our roll call real quick. What up, the business? How you doing tonight? What up, you ain't wavy? Who else we got up in here? Diego Diaz says salute, Frost, BBN fam, salute. Soleil! We got Soleil up in the house. She says, BBN Network, family, Frost, love y'all, positive vibes only. Glad I made it tonight. We glad you made it too, baby girl. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody tell you different. What up, Lex Luger? How you doing, my brother? Home Team Network. Haven't seen Lex in a while. Happy that you came back through. What up, Home Team Network? How you doing? Angel Christmas. Angel Christmas is good evening, Jack Frost and the BBN fam. Salute to all in the chat. God bless. Let's get it. What up, P-Coat Slim? Who else we got up here? Palato. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you doing well too, my brother. You got eyes, and is that like, I don't know what's that thing up in between the eyes? Is that like French fries or some shit? I don't know what that is. McDonald's? Anyway, what up, Aziz? How you doing? What up, Rah Rah? Who else we got up in here? Lex Luger says the police shot the little kid down the wood. Yes, there was, besides the shooting that was in the lead-in, or should I say the arrest that was in the lead-in that had the police officers pointing assault rifles at children, which is crazy. There was also another situation where there were some children that were joyriding in a car. I think the oldest one was about 15. The police chased the kids, ended up shooting at the vehicle. Look, I get it. People don't understand how important it is to defund the police. But the main reason why we need to defund the police is because we need to change the attitude that the police have towards the population, towards the citizens. Citizens should not be shot at just because you don't like them. Citizens should not be shot at because they didn't stop a car. Citizens shouldn't be shot at because they're running away from you in the other direction. All of these reasons are reasons to not shoot at a person. The reason why we'd have to defund is there's no way to get the police to acquiesce to our demands unless we give them unless there's some type of reward or punishment. With that being said, what up, Suzette Carbuckle? How you doing tonight? She says, hello, Jack, BB and family. Happy that you pulled up. What up, Renee Ricketts? Happy to see you also. Lex Luger just mentioned that when he said they was 12, 14, 15-year-olds driving to the store. They got scared and ran, and the police started shooting. Some shaking my head. The news down here and the MCWA picked up the news. They should. All those police officers should be fired, even if those was grown adults in a vehicle. If they're just shooting at a vehicle just to be shooting at a vehicle, they need to definitely lose their jobs. That's a fact. Shout out to Salty Sack Creations. Also, I want to let everybody know when we do go down to Vegas, Salty Sack is going. We're gonna have a giveaway. We got 2 giveaways. Shout out to Salty Sack. We got 2 giveaways from Salty Sack. Salty Sack runs a company. This is what they sell. This is nice. You can hang these on your doors. You should probably look up Salty Sack Creations on IG. See the other things that they got going on over there. Shout out to Salty Sack. He's definitely a friend of the company, friend of the BBN. Salute. We're gonna be giving one away this week. This week we're gonna be giving one away on the channel, and we're also gonna be giving one away when we go to Vegas. So with that being said, let's get back to the roll call real quick. What up, Aziz? Aziz says, I thank God my parents had a choice. USA, Australia. They picked Australia. Seeing this day in and day out would have made me crazy. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Good thing they didn't pick Bangladesh too, right? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Crisis Blacks is Frost. No one asked you this before, but I'm curious as to what CIA Chris thoughts are on whether Tekashi situation. CIA Chris was not around Tekashi. Let me explain something real quick. CIA Chris was not really around Tekashi as far as I know. That's the point that I'm trying to make. CIA Chris is one of the reasons why a lot of people got locked up. He wasn't even around Tekashi, so therefore they did not overlap. So the people that CIA Chris got locked up, Tekashi had nothing to do with. I keep trying to explain to people. Tekashi did not do as much snitching as people were trying to make it out to be. I think a lot of people using him as a scapegoat more than anything else. And I'd be mindful of the people that's trying to use him as a scapegoat, because why are they trying to use him as a scapegoat? Maybe they're trying to put some shade on maybe some telling they did. I'm just saying. Because, you know, when people snitch, they like to point fingers at other people and say, nah, it was them niggas. And it was really them. So maybe I should be looking at the people that's yelling, Tekashi's a snitch. Just pay attention to the ones that's yelling the loudest. Because those niggas is probably the niggas that was also doing some snitching and they trying to hide it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it is what it is. Who else we got up in here? What up, Liberty Hazelton? How you doing? DSTN. Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up, Rue Jones? Ain't nobody gonna see them dots. Of course, we got up in here, P from Jersey. I'm trying to get right down to the bottom, y'all. What up, Lee Vincent? Y'all know I love saying what's up to y'all. What up, BP? How you doing? Deshaun Ragsdale, what's up? C Graph. Also, when we do roll call, I get to see like the topics and the stuff that y'all are talking about before the show starts. So that's also kind of help me out a lot too. You feel me? So that helps me be able to do what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Of course, we got BP says, can you imagine being the biggest snitch in a big case and have to take no heat? Yo, that's crazy. What up, Brooklyn Born? We're gonna get to the actual topic of the show, but I just want to discuss that real quick. Yo, that's crazy too. He's the biggest snitch in the case, and people don't even know he exists. What the fuck? Yo, real talk. He the biggest snitch in the case. Nobody talks about him. I've been talking about him for the longest. Finally, other people are starting to talk about him. It is what it is. But he is the biggest snitch in the case. And he tries to say that Jim Jones is the one that got him flipped. He's saying Jim Jones is the one that flipped him. He said Jim Jones is the one that introduced him to the guy that flipped him. That's what he's saying. Pardon me. Let me rephrase that. My apologies. I'm not saying that he's saying Jim Jones flipped him. Let me just get this straight. He's saying that Jim Jones introduced him to the guy that flipped him. Jim Jones introduced him to a guy. That guy was an agent. That's what he says. I'll say this again. CEO Chris is saying that Jim Jones introduced him to a person, and the person that Jim Jones introduced him to was an agent. That's what CEO Chris is saying. Do with that what you want. Do with that what you want. Could y'all hit the like button? We got 96 people in here. It's only 26 likes. We get those likes up. All right, so I'm just saying. CEO Chris says the guy that flipped him, the agent that he got introduced by Jim Jones. That's what he says. So do with that what you want. Oh, yeah, I forgot to look into the concert. My apologies about that. I'm more surprised that they didn't say why the concert is off more than anything else. I'm surprised they didn't say why the concert is off more than anything else. But I'll contact them. I'll make sure I contact them tomorrow. I'll try to contact someone. Like, what the fuck, right? I'm just Jack Frost. I'll try to find out by tomorrow. How about that? Liberty Hazelton said, Jimmy is looking like a Fed plant. Don't know. Not saying that he's not. At the end of the day, I'm not here to throw accusations at people. But if I find out information, I give it to you and you make your own decision. That's the shit that be killing me when people be talking about I'm kicking them for their opinion. I'm just giving you the information. You can have whatever an opinion that you want. But if I tell you a fact and you decide that your opinion is what's going to try to supersede the fact, then you might get kicked. That's a fact. I'm trying to tell a fact and you're going to try to go against a fact with an opinion, I might kick you. Who got time for that shit? What the fuck? Anyway, Let's get to this Meg Thee Stallion Cardi B situation real quick. We're gonna talk about Tekashi. Obviously, y'all guys like talking about dude every day, so we're gonna obviously talk about Tekashi. I don't got much of a choice. I don't mind talking about Tekashi. Also, let's just be clear on this. But could y'all also get enamored with another person? Could there also be another person that y'all guys fall in love with? Seriously, another guy? Could there be another person y'all guys fall in love with? Seriously, that we could talk about every day. Like right now, we're talking about Meg a lot, so we're gonna probably talk about Meg a lot. I'm fine with that. So let's go. Let's have a vote real quick. As many people as possible vote. As many people as possible vote. We just have a quick vote. Who thinks? I'm not asking you if you like the video. Clear? I'm not asking you if you like the video. This is not like the video, don't like the video. That's not what I'm asking you. Okay? Take out whether you like the video or not. I'm talking about the aesthetics only. Do you think that this video is pornographic? Yes? No, you do not think that the video is pornographic. I'm not asking you if the video is good or not. I don't care whether anybody thinks the video is good or not. I'm asking, do you think the video is pornographic? Yes? No. Can we have a vote real quick? I'm curious. And while y'all doing this vote, I'm going to read Crisis line. Crisis is Frost. The reason why we tend to want to hear about 6ix9ine is because the Troy Ave case is on pause. That's a fact. Of course, of this coronavirus thing. When that case picks up, it's Troy Ave time. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. This coronavirus shit messed up our whole Troy Ave. We was supposed to do the Troy Ave rollout all summer. That's a fact. We had the Troy Ave rollout going the whole summer. That's a fact. And the fucking coronavirus. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, let's take some votes. Rue Jones said, Iron Addict says it is porn. Well, business says like this. So that ain't a vote. Get out of here. It's porn or it's not, man. There's no in the middle. Iron Addict says porn. Rue Jones, porn. Tony Brown, no porn. DSTN, no porn. Sule says, Sule, I'm not asking you if the video was good. I'm not going to count you, Sule, because you're talking about whether the video was good or not. That's not the question. Diego Diaz, porn. Native Son, porn. DSTN, not porn. Pornographic, maybe, that's porn. Shay, not porn. All right, so far, it's pretty close, right? Out of the first 9 that we have, wait. Shay, not porn. Okay, so out of the first 10, it's split, with the next 2 votes saying not porn. So it's split. All right, so that's good. That's good. We got a good mixture of people in here. First thing I want to say is this, and this is just my opinion on the whole thing, right? I think it's porn. I think it's porn. And that's what I mean by I didn't want people to say whether they liked it or not, because I liked the video. But I think it's porn. And I think it need to be on a late night. I don't think that's, do anybody remember when they used to have like the videos after dark channel, where after dark they used to play certain videos that they would not play on TV in the day because kids is up? Like, that's what they need to be. So Chevy Rider, would you like for your 3-year-old daughter to listen? If you had a 3-year-old daughter, would you like for your 3-year-old daughter to listen to this song and to digest this song? Whole new vote. Whole new vote. Who in here would let their 3-year-old daughter listen to this song and video? 3-year-old daughter. At 3 years old, they're old enough to comprehend. You will let your 3-year-old daughter listen to and watch this song, will listen to the video and watch the video and listen to the song. You will not let your 3-year-old watch the video and listen to the song. Shout out to Omar Gray with the $5 drop. He said BET Uncut. That's what the shit belongs to be on. So hold on, everybody. No. This is a different question. I'm asking a different question. I'm not asking you to go back to the old question. Would you let your 3-year-old watch this video and listen to the song? I didn't even say whether it was a boy or a girl. I said a daughter, but boy or girl, don't even matter. For everybody that said they wouldn't, why would you not let your 3-year-old watch this song and watch this video and listen to this song? For everybody that said no, you would not, why would you not? And for everybody that didn't vote or would, why would you? I don't know who Tay Tay is. You mean Taylor Swift? Crisis says, hell no. First of all of y'all have agreed that you would not allow your child to watch this. So please, explain to me how you do not consider this to be pornographic. Why would you not allow your child to watch this? How is it in the... You get what I'm saying? You can't say that this is not pornographic, but you're not going to let your child watch this. You get what I'm saying? Also, I like the video and the song. I think it's for adults. I think that this is something that adults should digest, not children. Do you understand why I'm asking these questions? Does anybody know why I'm asking these questions? Does anybody know why I'm asking these questions? No, that's way past risque, Chevy Rider, in my opinion. It's way past risque. You know what risque is? Almost showing a nipple. That's risque. Risque is not talking about giving head and having the Johnson bang on the back of your the thing at the back of. That's not risque. That's pornographic. And if you put enough of those lined up together in a song, I'm just saying. No, porn is not just having sex. Who here thinks porn is only having sex? Can we have a vote real quick? You think porn is only having sex? You think that porn is not only having sex? You should. Why do y'all line yourselves up like this? Why do y'all just toss me fucking slow hanging curves? Why do y'all throw me hanging curves all day? Why do y'all throw me hanging curves all day? I appreciate it, though. Shout out to Iron Addict with the $1.99 drop. He said, I got 2 daughters. This is the wrong image. I agree. Porn is extremely suggestive behavior. Yes, that is one of the criteria, and this is an extremely suggestive behavior video, so this will be fitting under the criteria of porn. 914 Media says, it's porn. I was about to unzip when Cardi... It's porn. In my opinion. Cardi on her fellatio stuff, not for my daughter's ears. I don't think so either. Yo, look, at the end of the day, I understand what females are saying. Females are coming at it from the perspective of men have been talking about having sex for the longest, so they should be able to. This is the female perspective. And I come from the perspective of this. This is the perspective I come from. Men are supposed to chase women, right? So when you have a young boy, you have to teach him to not give up. Listen. And listen to what I'm saying. And this is not just about females in general. This is not about young boys liking girls only. This is just about life. Listen. When you have a young boy and you're raising a boy, you have to teach him to not give up. You have to teach them to not give up. You have to teach them to chase things. You have to teach them to go after things. That's why you have these young boys where the girl will say no, and then the girl, then the young boy or whoever will keep chasing after them, chasing after them, chasing after them. It's a game that's played, right? That game works because the game works. Now, imagine if all of the young girls just decided whenever a young boy came around that they liked, they'd just have sex with them. You know what this world would be? You know what this world would be if every single person that whoever they found attractive, just they decided to have sex with them right then. You know what this world would be? Is that really the type of world? Who would live in a world like that? The reason why our world isn't like that, because women are picky. Most men ain't picky. I'm picky as shit, but most men ain't picky. Most men would sleep with anything, right? Wait, hold on. Am I telling the truth? Most men would sleep with anything. Right? Most men are not picky. So what happens when our females are also not picky? What happens when sex is so much of not a thing that now we don't even have marriages no more? Now we don't even have people that live together no more and love each other forever. Now it's just a situation of you fucking this person for a couple of months, and that's the way every single person's life is. What then? Why are we? I digress. The problem with the video, in my opinion, I like the video. I like the song. I like listening to the song. I like watching the video. I think the video is a nice adult piece of content. I think the song is a good adult piece of content. Do not get me confused. I am in no way saying that this is a song that is bad. I'm in no way saying that this is a song that nobody should listen to, and I'm in no way saying that this is a song that should have never been made. What I'm saying is this. You have two of the biggest connection. You have two of the biggest pop artists make a song together. Cardi B's a pop artist. She's all the way a pop artist. She's one of the biggest pop artists. Meg Thee Stallion, she's a pop artist. I mean, she's raunchy, but she a pop artist. You know what's the difference between a pop artist and a rap artist? A pop artist everybody listens to. A pop artist music is played for 3-year-olds. People aren't really paying 50 cents for 3-year-olds on a regular. I mean, you know, some really cool people are. But, you know, the average individual isn't paying 50 cents for their kids. The average individual might throw on Cardi B for their daughters. Might throw on Meg Thee Stallion for their daughters. When you go hit that Meg Thee Stallion playlist for your kids, and then you go into the other room, and then you come back and WAP is on, what are you going to do? Please, somebody explain to me, what are you going to do when you put the playlist on for your kids? You go into the other room to do whatever you're going to do, and you come back and your kids is busy 3 and 4 years old watching the WAP video. What are you going to do? Who thinks that'll be appropriate? I'm not attacking women. I like Cardi B as an artist. I've done mention that numerous times. I like Meg Thee Stallion as an artist. I've done mention that numerous times. I like both of these individuals as an artist. I like a lot of the shit that they've been doing. I like the shit that they've been doing in and out of the booth. It's a fact. I think that we can't have songs called Wet Ass Pussy by our biggest artists. If somebody else comes out with it, it's not a big deal. Y'all want me to tell y'all what happened? Who want to know what happened? Who want to know what happened? Who want to know what happened? I can tell you what I think happened. Hold on, I got to change the lighting in here. We still on morning coffee time. You see the background? Look at the background, everybody. Look at the background. Y'all want to know what happened? I believe that song, Wet Ass Pussy, was for somebody else. These two ladies, somebody heard the song, figured they could have blew the song up, gave it to two other artists, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. If you notice, in that video, they had OnlyFans girls in the video. One of the OnlyFans girl that was in the video wrote a song a couple of years ago that basically is the type of song that they had, that WAP song is. Where the girl says something about her being 5'4" and then her throat being 6'6". That's the girl that's in the video. What up, Brooklyn? What up, G's? That's the girl that's in the video. So I wouldn't be surprised if two other artists who weren't as big actually were making the song. Some people got a word about it, then gave the song to Cardi and Meg, and gave those other people, look, if you notice, those other two girls, Mulatto is getting reshared a lot right now by academics. Shout out to Act. Mulatto is getting shared a lot right now by academics. That's a fact. And that other girl got a tattoo on her face about a month ago. About a month and a half ago. She got a tattoo on her face of like a panther or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Some kind of big cat. That might be what happened. I don't know what happened, but that might be what happened. And my point being is, if those two artists that were not on Meg Thee Stallion's level is not on Cardi B's level come out with that same song, one, they probably blow the fuck up. And two, it wouldn't be as bad because they're not mainstream. Kids wouldn't be listening to it. Adults would be listening to it. I need y'all to think about a song real quick. All right, later, G's. I need y'all to think about something real quick. Real quick. Check this out. How many of y'all knew songs when you were kids, sang the lyrics to death, and did not know what the fucking the lyrics was until you was adults? And then when you became an adult, realized that you were saying a lot of dirty shit. How many of y'all did that? A ton of songs. Shout out to Frank Cali with the $9.99 drop. No comment. Clint Eastwood eyes. A ton of songs. Shout out to Frank Cali again with the $9.99 drop. Clint Eastwood eyes again to himself. He's looking in the mirror. Frank Cali is looking to the mirror and he's petty dropping himself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why when people say rappers back in the day said things, I say, well, a lot of the stuff that they said back in the day that was inappropriate was concealed and hidden. You understand what I'm saying? Adults knew what it was, but the regular child isn't going to know what it was. But when Cardi B says something about putting the Johnson in her mouth till it hits that little dangly thing in the back of her throat, kids can understand that. Do you get my point? It definitely wasn't as vulgar. But do you get my point? A lot of the shit back in the day, you sing it, you don't know what the fuck you saying. Now, they're making it so that the things that they're saying are inappropriate are also accessible by children. Yes, and when Patrick said, pull up to my bumper with your long black limousine, kids not going to know what the fuck. Their kids is going to think they're talking about Matchbox cars. Rob G. Film says, about 8 years ago, my mom used to like this song by Flo Rida about fellatio, but it paraphrased it in concealed manner. But I told her, and she was like, she was like, that's why. I'm about to make a joke, man. I'm not going to make a joke, though. It's your mom's. I'm not going to make a joke. But you better not set me up for an easy one like that again, motherfucker. This is your one. This is your one. The next time you set me up for an easy one like this, I don't care who it is. I'm going for the joke. I'm not gonna say kids are smarter. I'm gonna say more accessible. You understand what I'm saying? Information is more accessible. You gotta understand, there was a period in time where you were only as intelligent as your parents were. You get it? There was a period in time when you only were as intelligent as your parents were. Snoop got banned from TV channels for saying much less. That's a fact. Well, Foxy Brown didn't write her own raps. Jay-Z wrote some of those. Nas wrote some of those, and I believe AZ wrote some of those. Liberty Hazelton said, yo, I just realized that Watermelon song was about eating kitty cat. My girl just pointed it out to me. Now do you see why they doing the Watermelon Challenge? So now do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not bashing the song. I'm just saying we can't have two of our biggest artists and some of our biggest influences making songs like that. Look, they making songs like that and people mad at Tekashi. You know how many young girls is going to get turned out on drugs and everything else? Because, you know, that's how the girls get turned out. They go hang out with people, party, do some weirdo shit, not paying attention. It's not the song's fault. I'm saying, let me rephrase that real quick. I'm not blaming the song. It sounded crazy. I'm not blaming the song for getting anybody turned out on drugs. What I'm trying to say is that type of behavior that the song is championing. The type of behavior that the song is championing is what gets females in those bad situations where you got, you know, they fall asleep and the dude try to take their clothes off and have sex with them. And I'm not just saying that because that's the type of shit that dude Z Black is on. I'm saying that because that's really what happened. It's that type of behavior. It's that type of behavior. So I can't get behind this song. I'm sorry. I like both of the artists. I love Cardi B. She from the X. I like Meg Thee Stallion. I fuck with her. Also, did Meg Thee Stallion feet look hurt in that video? I'm just curious. Anyway, so yeah, I like Meg Thee Stallion. So this is no disrespect to neither which one of them. I just think that song is inappropriate. I'm not trying to disrespect them and call them out of their name either. I just think the song is inappropriate for children. And Chevy Rider, yes, I seen what you said earlier. I just didn't want to, you know, I wasn't trying to pile on, so I didn't mention it. That's all. I hope you don't take it no way. But yo, it could be your day any day. You could come in here and say some weirdo shit, and then I could go at you, and it could be your day any day. I just say that just randomly for everybody. Rob G Film says I still work with real artists though, just am choosing with who I work with. I don't blame you. I think we should all be cognizant. We should all be mindful of the individuals that we do business with. Because you got to understand, some people aren't trying to... I was trying to explain this to people a while ago. I said, yo, there's a difference between working with somebody and having somebody work for you. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, if we go into business together, we're trying to make money together. You understand what I'm saying? If you're trying to come work for me, like, I might not have a position. I might not be hiring. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to disrespect those artists. I like those artists. Angel Christmas says, good question, Frost. Course, please stop messaging me during the show. I'm not going to show any of that stuff. I don't know. I don't just show any old random thing that somebody messages me during my show. You should have messaged me this like 3 hours ago so I could have found out what the fuck it was. You decided to message me during the show. I am not going to show it. Stop messaging me. Thank you. Tomorrow, I may look about it and check it out, and then I may talk about it. And until I had an opportunity to talk about it, I'm not going to show it. You ain't going to pop something up on me at the last second and think I'm going to put it up. I'm not going to do that. You should have spoke to me. With that being said, I need a second. Don't go nowhere. BBN Jack Frost, what's up, everybody? Before we get back to it, I want to give a shout out to Food Banger. Shout out to Food Banger. Shout out to all the shout out to everybody over there in Treyway. Free to Billy's. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Food Drama. Crippy, even though Crippy is not Crippy is actually true. Shout out to Crippy. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well in there. Hopefully I have an update for y'all soon about something. But definitely shout out to Food. With that being said, let's get back to it. I just want to be clear about something real quick, and we're going to move on to another topic. I just want to be clear about something real quick. I understand what females' arguments is. The female argument is that women get the right to say, pardon me, that men get the right to say whatever they want to say. Right? Yeah, because men are expected to be a little brutish. Men are expected to be mannish. Men are expected to push the limits and push the lines of certain things. And women are expected to push the limits and push the lines of certain things also. Except for the things that we're expected to push the lines are different. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a woman who's ready to do all of those things like they're talking about, but that's for home. That's not for the street. That's for when we in the crib. That's not for the street. And I think that that's what the problem is. Men are supposed to have pissing contests where women aren't usually, it's not as accepted with them. So I understand the female position. I just wish that they did the same exact song, saying the same exact things, but in a different way that made it a little bit more they could have been slicker and wittier instead of, in your face. This is one of the best examples I could give. In the 80s, the late 70s, 80s, and early 90s, slasher flicks was the shit. I know y'all not gonna get it. Y'all mofos from now, y'all not gonna get it. But back in the 80s, slasher flicks was the shit. It's like you go to a Jason movie, you know there's going to be another one. No matter what happened, you know there's going to be another one. You feel me? It's just... Anyway, the point being is this. If you look at the movies from the 80s, and you look at the horror movies from the 80s, the slasher flicks, and you look at the horror movies from now, they're different. You know why they're different? Because intellectually, as a unit, as a group of people, our civilization has gained intelligence. Our average level of intelligence has increased. So therefore, when they're making movies, they can't just do hack and slash movies anymore. Because we're too smart for that. Now look at hip hop. Now, I'm not blaming this one song, and I'm not only talking about this one song when I say what I'm about to say. Because it's been going on way before this song has came about. And there are other artists who have actually benefited from this. This thing that I'm about to say, Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion isn't even benefiting from. Because they have actual good songs. They don't need to make songs for a dumbed down audience. Get it? While our movies have gotten more complicated and gotten more elaborate, our music has been dumbed down. Nobody started it. Just so we can be clear. Nobody started it. Alright? We're not talking about who started what. Because I'm not just talking about this song. I'm talking about just our music in general, especially in hip-hop, has been dumbed down. Am I wrong? Show of hands. Who believe hip-hop has been dumbed down? You think hip-hop has been dumbed down? You like this nigga Jack? The fuck is he talking about? Could we vote real quick? Hip-hop has been dumbed down. So this is now acceptable. Whereas, while Little Kim was extremely raunchy, Little Kim had music that had nothing to do with her vagina. Little Kim had music that had nothing to do with sex. Little Kim had a lot of songs that had nothing to do with sex. That had nothing at all to do with sex. It had something to do with her proving that she's a dope-ass lyricist. Let's listen to what CeeLo Brown said real quick, because he's getting a lot of shit for this. Hold on. And I just want to be shout to Complex and Joy Price, pardon me, Joe Price. And I just want to be clear on this. I like the song and I like the video. I just don't think it's appropriate for children. Anyway, so the article goes, following the release of the new single WAP, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are facing criticism from Goody Mob CeeLo Green. In a new interview with Far Out magazine, CeeLo offers his thoughts on people who make sexualized music, and he seemed to suggest that more explicit content can come into course for the artists. A lot of music today is very unfortunate and disappointing on a personal and moral level. He explains, after later mentioning the artist by name. There was once a time when we were savvy enough to code certain things. We could express to those it was meant for with the style of language we used. But now music is shameless. It is sheer savagery. CeeLo added, there should be a time and a place for adult content. He went on to suggest that musicians often perpetuate stereotypes and that those who have established for a long time can be negative role models for younger artists. It's problematic we suffer from it because there are those that have nothing to do with it, but it is assumed of everyone, he continued. You have a head of state like Nicki Minaj or someone who was up there in accolade, success, visibility, a platform to influence. Nicki could be effective in so many other constructive ways, but it feels desperate. After suggesting Nicki's influence on hip-hop is ultimately negative, he added, attention is also a drug and competition is around. He indicated that he believes Cardi and Megan might pay for their sexually explicit music down the line. I'm going to not read no more because I'm not going to read the dude's whole article, but it's a dope-ass article, dumb tweets in there. Go check it out. This is an article right here by Joy Price. Dope article. I do not know Joy Price personally. Dope article. Real quick. Does anybody have any opinion on what CeeLo said? Who agree with him? Who agree with him? Who disagree with him? Who think he's full of bullshit? While y'all gonna leave some comments on that, I want to show y'all something real quick. Well, anyway, who think he's full of bullshit? I'm curious. Because all he's saying is there was a time that we coded these things, and there's a time and place for everything, including adult content. Hey, while y'all about to leave those comments, let me show y'all something real quick. I need for y'all to, when y'all get a chance, go by the BBN website. Go by the BBN website. We a culture, folks. Check this out. This is one of the newest articles that we have written out over here. It's by Shy Murder. Check out the BBN website for all updates on this particular situation. Also for the situation that happened in Beirut. Shout out to the mixed god Mike Jones. Situation that happened in Beirut. Also, go check it out. And while you're in there, you could go on the side over here and you could probably, Jack Frost. This shit is supposed to be clickable. Why ain't it clickable? Why is that clickable if this ain't clickable? That's clickable. Let's go. Hey, this shit is clickable. Let's go. That's the wrong one. What the fuck? Oh, I know why it's clickable down here. Let's go. Let's back out. Anyway, go check out the BBN website. I got to take off the ad blocker so y'all can see the ads. Go to the BBN website. Go check it out. Leave some comments down there on the different articles so we can know what y'all think about it. So it'll help us out in the direction that we decide to take on the channel. I don't think he said anything wrong. He's getting shit for it, but I don't think he said anything wrong. There's a time and place for these type of things. Some of these discussions should not be had where children can hear. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything different than that. I'm not trying to badmouth these women. I'm not trying to say that they're trying to destroy all fabrics of society. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that there's a time and place for some of these conversations to be had. And some of these conversations, the time and the place isn't where children can hear it. I'm going to need a second, so I'm going to play a video for y'all again. I got to take this.
No justice, no peace, but if you know justice, you will know peace. And keep the name of Dr. King out of your mouth if you dare ask people why they out here in the streets. You don't know that man if you question why people are in these streets. The man who said rise to the language of the unheard. The man who came in nonviolence, but said we are here to disrupt the status quo. You don't know that man. He was a revolutionary. He was about dismantling the systems. So if you are not here to dismantle the system,
already know, man. If you don't, go by LV, man. Slap. Look, man.
I know I can change. So deep in this game, filled with this thunderous rain. A dark cloud held over my head. My head is high, I'm enduring the rain. I'm sipping the pain. Gripping the wheel, 94 Buick Roadmaster, that is two-tone, and I'm switching them lanes, cause this is the game. A digi-scale had me weighing well. Taking life risks for a backflip, blue strips and some pink 50s. Got the gang with me, keep our eyes open, back against the wall. Got God with me, fear God on me. Used to rock Dickie suit to 90-something, bake a dog food, always into something. Goddamn, this is God's plan. Look, stick to the rules and the codes. As a kid, I was taught to be bold. Be a leader, never follow the show. That's good game, work from Animal or Pro. Yes. Blockhead, show me how to be focused. Family first, making moves in the focus. LA trips from the valley of Oakland, blowing purple, just PCH coasting. Money on my mind, that's always in motion. I know I can change. Call my nephews in the 40s, tell them that I love them. Rest in peace to Susie, guardian, homie. Mama taught me well, Papa used to school me, Nana always here for me. Yes, I am God's gift, nothing can take from me. Even if I'm gone, carving my name in the stone. Got the keys, I be opening doors. Pave the lanes, I can lead you to shore. Not a messiah, just a nigga with a gift of gab. Evaluated lemonade, I was always good at math. Homie, beat the craft. I never had a Robert Kraft in my circle. I know I can change. Yes. I know I can change. I know I can change. I'ma let it breathe, man. Let that shit breathe a little bit. Yeah. I know I can change. I know I can change. Change.
Once again, that's LV the Slap. Also, I just kicked some dude in here. He just randomly... Could we get bags for Tommy Chong? Tommy Chong just came in here and randomly said, we are all entitled to our opinions. Nobody said you wasn't entitled to an opinion, but you wanted to argue, so you got hit with bags. Could we get bags for that? By the way, I put that video together. I'm the director of that video. Shout out to Jack Frost. Shout out to LV the Slap. LV the Slap is the artist, and I'm assuming he's also the one that put everything together as far as the music part. I just did the visuals. That's it. I only did the visuals. That's it. Yeah, definitely vote. Vote is important. That's a BBN joint. It's gonna make it's out, but it ain't out. All right, I don't know what to tell you. It's out, but it ain't out. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hopefully by next year, I'm gonna be shooting a lot of music videos. I want to shoot music videos, not just edit them. But that's way far off, and that's after we get our music video shooting team together. All right, you gotta put a whole team together for that shit. Anyway, I'm weird. Like real quick, like I'm weird. Like I don't never want everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't want everything. I always like want to share, but we gotta work together. I don't want to just do all the work and then share. You know what I'm saying? We gotta share the work and then also share the glory. I'm gonna get y'all the link. I'm gonna post the video is gonna be posted on this channel. So give me a day and I'll post the video on this channel. We just want to make sure that we get everything all the way that we want, and the video is gonna be posted on the channel. So the video is gonna be here. Will be a link. Please don't go on LimeWire. You're gonna get all type of different weirdo shit. Yo, LimeWire is the worst. Yo, LimeWire, you go on LimeWire, you think you downloading some movie and that shit be a whole porno, a whole 2-hour porno of them ramsacking some chick. LimeWire is the worst, yo. Like, yo, you be like, yo, I want to go, like, get Terminator 2 and shit. You go try to download Terminator 2 on LimeWire, and the next thing you know, you downloaded, like, some fucking, like, 2 hours of some chick getting ramrodded by a room full of 80 dudes. You're like, what in the hell is happening here, folks? It's a fact. I hated LimeWire. Get all types of weirdo ass shit come through. Like, I just wanted a song. That's it. I just wanted a song. You get everything else. LimeWire was the worst, man. They need to get that shit. And you get viruses on that shit like crazy. LimeWire was the worst. It's real quick. My brother comes to my crib. My brother downloaded porn on LimeWire. He leaves. My girl comes, looks at the computer, sees the porn downloaded on LimeWire. You know how pissed off she got at me? And I'm like, why are you getting mad at me for? We got a whole bunch of porn right over there. Yeah, it was crazy. She got mad at me. I'm like, why are you getting mad at me for? There's like a shitload of porn right over there. We watch porn all the time. She was like, why is it? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't see what the fuck she found, so I don't know what the fuck it could have been. I don't know what the fuck was going on. It was some LimeWire shit. That's all I know. And she was pissed. Pissed. And I'm like, what in the hell? I don't know what's going on. I just come home from work. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah, man, my brother was on the computer. I don't know what he was doing. He was over here like, you knew he was here. What the fuck are you talking about? He was here with us. I want to say some stuff, but there might be some kids watching. But some people are visual, and porn can help people that are visual. But also, we had this one movie, right? I'm gonna tell you some super funny shit. So we had this one movie. It was a comedy from like China or some shit. And we used to watch it all the time. We used to put it on all the time when we was having sex, right? And the movie was so funny. I lie to you not. I'm about to tell you some super real shit. The movie was so funny. I don't think I ever nutted while the movie was on. Not one time did I ever orgasm with that movie on. Not one time. So I would usually bang through the whole movie because the movie be on and it's so funny that in the middle of sex, I'm laughing at some, and like, she looking at me pissed. And I'm like, you see what just happened? I am the worst. I used to be the worst boyfriend. You know what I mean? Because I just do shit. And then I'm like, but I'm a man. You gotta expect a foolishness. What the fuck? Anyway, we gonna end the show though. We gonna end the show. I'm gonna check y'all morning coffee. Let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat tonight. Alright, Bronx Jigga said how I feel about OnlyFans. Hold on, I'll have this discussion real quick. We don't gotta bounce. I'll have this discussion. I think that if somebody wants to, if there's an app that, if there's a thing that allows you to do what OnlyFans allows you to do, and people want to use that to take off their clothes and do whatever they want to do with it, I think they have the right to do that. I can't tell you not to do that. God gave us all free will. Now, with that being said, a lot of y'all are not going to get famous, and a lot of y'all are not going to make the money that y'all want to make. A lot of y'all is going to do OnlyFans for a little while, put your cooch and everything out there into the world, and then you're going to go try to be something else. And people are going to hold you to that OnlyFans. I just want you to know this. Shit ain't going nowhere. I see some chick a couple of days ago with a knot full of cash. I was like, is that bitch doing OnlyFans? But, I just want people to understand those decisions that those females is making to be doing all of this naked shit on OnlyFans. You're gonna have to live with that. For real, for real. Forever. You're gonna have to live with that. It's one thing to have a failed YouTube channel or a failed rap career. Imagine having a failed porn career. And more important than anything else, for the females that's doing that, more important than anything else, you know, do what you want to do. I'm not knocking you. All right? I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you. I'm not trying to disrespect him. That's what you want to do. Do it. It is what it is. But remember, people are not going to treat you like they're going to treat men. And then don't get upset when they're not going to treat you like they treat men. Don't get upset when people say whatever they say, and you be like, well, if a man did it, no, you're not a man. Yeah, if a man did it, people will look at it differently. That's a fact. I'm not arguing that. I'm not disputing that. That's a bona fide fact. No, nigga, you don't need consent for shit. Why did my phone do that? I'm just saying. So, you know, if the females feel comfortable doing the OnlyFans, knowing that, you know, that's what you do now. And then, you know, there's guys out here that stalk women. You know, porn stars get stalked all the time. Y'all know that, right? The chicks that do porn, they get stalked all the time. Stalked. All the time. Just take this shit into consideration. If that's something you want to do, go do it. I can't stop you from doing it. But I would argue again. I would hope. I don't know. It's not for me. It's not something I would do. If I knew a female had an OnlyFans, I doubt very much I'm going to be in a relationship with her. I'm not going to disrespect her. I'm not going to call out her name, and I'm not going to treat her weird, but that's just not for me. You understand what I'm saying? If I knew somebody and he was dating a chick and she did an OnlyFans, I wouldn't look at her different. Like, I'm not going to look at her, like, when I see her, like, if I meet a chick that do OnlyFans, I'm not going to look at them and be like, oh, you slut. Yeah. Nah, not even. It's just, you know, this is what you're doing. This is the thing that you feel that you need to do. Who am I to tell you how to make money, right? I would never date a female that did OnlyFans. I would never date a female that that had sex for a living. I just wouldn't. I'm not gonna say took her clothes off for a living because actual actors do that. So I'm not gonna say that. But I wouldn't date a female who has sex for a living. I wouldn't do that. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? It's just I just wouldn't. And I'm not knocking them either. I'm just trying to say that your choice is to do that. I can have a choice to not, right? If you have a choice to do porn, I can have a choice to not want to marry somebody that does porn, right? I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to laugh at you. I'm not going to point anything out. I'm not going to ostracize you. I'm not going to do any of those things. You made a decision that I decided not to make. Or, you know, you know, who wants to see me have sex anyway, right? So, I guess I lucked out. Anyway, with that being said, let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. I feel like, you know, that's desperate, in my opinion, to do something like that. You desperate or you lazy. The ones that's lazy is gonna make it. The ones that's desperate are gonna regret it. Shout out to Omar. Shout out to Omar Gray with the $5 drop. Shout out to one didn't go through, so you sent it the second time. Copy, I get it. Shout out to Omar Gray with the $5 drop. Shout out to Iron Addict with the $1.99 drop. And shout out to Frank Cali with the $9.99 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. All right, that's it. With that being said, yo, look, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. I love everybody. I'm happy that y'all came through. Calm Frog, whatever. I'm not a pimp. I don't need my woman to go out there. Money isn't my biggest concern. My biggest concern is getting into heaven. Real talk. That's my biggest concern. Getting into heaven. Money is not my biggest concern. I wouldn't do it. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm not. I don't know nobody else's life, so I'm not gonna look at nobody weird for doing it. All right. With that being said, like, comment. If you got anybody still waking your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give them their flowers while they're still here. Also, first thing we do when we wake up in the morning, drinking water. That's gonna help flush our bodies out, clean everything out. Before I go any further, I want to show y'all this real quick. 2 seconds. I know y'all just think I'm being quiet over here, but I'm thinking so many different things at the same time that I can't actually verbalize words or I'm going to lose my spot. So hold on 1 second. I'm looking for the 7th or the 8th. Which day? What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what that is. I was going to play that video, that Takashi video. I'll play it tomorrow. Yeah, I thought I had it. I had something somewhere, and then now I can't find it. It was a joke. I was gonna tell y'all a joke. I was gonna make fun of Homeboy for being a super gangster blood nigga, and also trying to, I guess, sue me or some shit that he's attempting to do. So I was gonna laugh at that. But I can't find it, so I can't laugh at it. So we're going to have to laugh at that a different day. I'm going to apologize in advance. Not for making the fun, but for not being able to tell you these dope-ass jokes that I had on my mind. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.